Hello and welcome to a special edition of Finger Bang. This is a feature-length edition by special request. Well, the feature-length part wasn't by special request, the game was by special request, and this is not a game that lent itself to a 4 or 5 minute video. It's barely a game at all. My good friend Chris Stevens asked me to bang it, and it's called Mind Mirror. It was made by a man called Timothy Leary, who is a dead psychoanalyst who had a lot of LSD and was in prison. And some of you might have heard of him. Chris is a big fan, and I think he probably had a lot of good things to say. And I think the government was scared of him because he had too many good things to say, but I'm not sure. So look, let's dive in. It's called Mind Mirror. To clear that text, we've got a spinning vortex. It's made in the 80s. It's on an MS-DOS, Microsoft DOS operating system emulator thing, and so I'll show you how to get that in the video description. So in this program you'll find references and statements attributed to several hundred public figures, historical personages. Such statements. I think that's just a disclaimer. Yes, it is. It says it at the top. Marvellous. No, I don't have a joystick, sadly. So look, I'm just gonna. This game, I think what it does is it purports to help you understand your mind better, but I don't know, I played it a couple of days ago. It's not really the right word. I experienced it a couple of days ago, and I ended up as my mother in her own mother's fallopian tubes trying to find a suitable sperm for to conceive herself, and that I don't know, I got a bit lost, to be honest, as you might imagine. So we're going to start with beginner, because God knows I'm not a intermediate or master, and I'm not a professional consultant, but he's given you that option. Thank you, Timothy Leary. Mind tools, mind play. We'll go mind play because that's fun, isn't it? Playing. It's more like a game. Got religious tolerance. I'm not very tolerant of the religious, so maybe that is a good one. But I'm going to go with film and TV madness because I like film and TV. So let's go for that. Average American watches 7 hours of TV a day plus movies. Most Americans, the stuff is real, on the real, more real than the real. Do you dare to pull back the covers? Not really, but let's do it anyway. So I can choose favourite stars or favourite heroes. I'm going to choose favourite heroes because that seems a bit more, I don't know, I prefer fictional characters than real characters, because fictional characters don't have as many flaws or noticeable flaws. You know, they might be three-dimensional, but they're not as complicated as normal human beings because they're made by a person and to have specific characteristics. So I'm going to go with that for that reason. I think it might make things easier. I'm not sure. We'll see. Favourite character. Enter the name of these fictional heroes and heroines of electronic fantasies and reflect back information. Okay, enter the name of the screen character whom you relate most strongly. Now, first of all, I think SpiderMan, because, well, I think SpiderMan, but I'm actually going to go with David Sumner, who, as some of you might know, is the protagonist from Straw Dogs, a film about a quiet man. I'd like to be quieter, really, but a quiet man who just wants to do some maths in a small farmhouse. But the people in the village, he's an American, he's Dustin Hoffman in the film, he's come from America to live with his wife, and just everyone's just an absolute horror. Almost everybody in the film, apart from him, is an absolute rotter for some reason or another. Some people call it misogynistic. I just think it's misanthropic, if anything. So I get to choose another one, so I'll say Spider-Man. I believe that's how you spell it. Like or admire. Okay, so now we have to decide what characteristics David Sumner has. I know you might not be able to relate to this, you might not have seen the film, you should.
Don't watch the... Well, you might want to watch the more recent remake, but I don't know, that's got Cyclops in it. I haven't seen it, but it doesn't look very good. From what I've seen, the reviews were terrible. Anyway, so David Sumner. Now we can press spacebar to get to more psychologically words. So grumpy or hostile. I'd say he's not really those things. He doesn't like to be disturbed, but I'm gonna go rarely. Knowledgeable, intelligent, always. He's a mathematician. I don't really know what's happening in this game, I have to tell you. I don't really know what's going on. So, we're in this together. Laid back, low energy. Not really sure I'm going to go with that one. Rowdy or rebellious. It's making like horrible noises. Isn't it? Rowdy. I don't know if that's meant to be the music. Rowdy, rebellious. Almost never, I'd say. Whining. He kind of whines once in the movie, so. But no, not really. No, he's a good man. Organised, efficient. I'd say almost always. He's a mathematician. Some things would suggest that he's not. Is he happy or euphoric? Is he happy or euphoric? I don't know. Kind of somewhere in the middle. Social knowledge is significant. I would say no, he is significant because he's a published mathematician. So let's go high there. Closed-minded, literal-minded, closed-minded, literal-minded. I don't know, he seems to really think in the abstract. I'm literal-minded, but I won't call myself closed-minded. That's interesting. I'm going to say often. Hesitant, listless. No, he's pretty focused. Cute, eager to please. He hasn't really got time for that. Sophisticated, cosmopolitan. I don't think so. I can imagine him in a tuxedo, but I think he'd feel uncomfortable. So I'm going to say style-wise, never. Shy, passive, very much off, almost always until really things really start to kick off. Narrow-minded, no. Free-living, social maverick. He's a nice guy. I wouldn't say social maverick. He seems pretty. I don't know. I'm going to say there. Low-key, tranquil, definitely. So that's David Sumner from Straw Dogs. Now we move on to SpiderMan. And we all know what SpiderMan's like, I guess, or most of us will do anyway if you've heard of him. SpiderMan. I'd say, is he rowdy or rebellious? Well, when he goes black he is, but I'd say rarely. Well, I don't know. Kind of, I suppose. He's fun, isn't he? Low-key, tranquil. Definitely not. Well, he's a bit of a geek. But he's talking about Spider-Man. Not Peter Parker. So I'd say rarely. Big distinction there, but yeah, he's got to be more reserved as Peter Parker, hasn't he? Again, I have no idea what's happening. Please do understand that. I have no idea what's happening here, so this is just for people who like the sound of my voice. David Byrne, thank you for saying you like the sound of my voice. Shout out to one of my Finger Bang fans there. It's nice to hear from him earlier on the Facebook. I haven't got a Facebook page, by the way, so don't try and look for that. He's just a friend of mine on Facebook. I do have a Twitter though, @_finger_bang_, so you can follow me on there if you want, or subscribe to my channel. Is Spider-Man happy? I'd say he's often happy, yeah, but I mean he's got lots to deal with, but he seems to take it in his stride. Closed-minded, literal-minded, no, he seems pretty not that. Gung-ho, wholehearted, always, definitely. Knowledgeable, yeah, he knows stuff, he's a geek. Grumpy or hostile? I'd say almost never, really. Peppy, hypermanic, almost the top result for that. Bossy, dictatorial, I mean he likes good, but I'd say, I'm going to say never. By the book, narrow-minded, no way, not Spider-Man. VIP, aristocratic, he is a VIP, but he's not aristocratic, so I'm going to say rarely. Square, small townish, a little bit, because he's from he's from New York, isn't he? Queens, I think it is. Yeah, it's Queens. The family who live in the house featured in the noughties films of Spider-Man are actually called the Parkers. A little bit of trivia there. If you're interested in trivia, it's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? Interested in trivia. Small townish. Square. No, not really. Cocky. Haughty. Definitely. Pretty much always. Whining, complaining. Doesn't really. Flaky. Disorganised. No, never. Straight arrow. Inhibited. No, never. He wants to get out of his shell and go and fight some crime. Now, what is going to happen? So, look, here we go. It's given us a summary of these two people who I identify with in the movies. We've got David Sumner, who is calm, confident. I'm just going to stop this video just when I feel like it's really just natural. And I've got any battery left on my phone. Yeah, I'm doing all right with that. That's okay. David Sumner, calm, confident, know-it-all, unsophisticated. That'll do. That's pretty good. Spider-Man, vivacious, docile. No, I don't think he's docile. I'm not sure I said he was docile, but maybe I did inadvertently. Maybe Timothy Leary knows more than I do about that. Know-it-all, nonconformist. Yeah, I'd say those are correct. Let's press return for details, or press Control P to print screen. I wonder if I should. That'll never work, will it? Let's try it. Just set the printer up there. It's not a very visual situation I'm putting you in here, but anyway. Control P to print the screen. Control P. Well, doing something. Oh, no, it's not going to work. Control P. Command P? No, that's just done something on the screen. Okay. So, let's press return for details. Key. Oh no, that's put thingy captions. Oh no. Press keys F1 to flash through the mind maps derived from the thought scales just completed. What does this mean? If the subject is extreme, it's plotted away from the centre. If it's moderate, close to the centre, you can view these mind maps any time after completing this. I don't know what this means. How do I do that? There we go. Turn that play thing off. The first thought plane you've created is bioenergy, i.e. life force, mood, vitality, temperament. You've scoped Spider-Man as much more energetic than David Sumner. Good. Scoped Spider-Man is slightly more cheerful, definitely. Press F1 to see the mind map. I mean, look, Chris, I don't know if you're getting anything out of this. This is mainly for you because you've asked for it, and you know it's definitely interesting. But I don't know what it's telling us. Let's see if we can just sort of move this on. 1, David Sumner, calm. No, yes, calm. 2, Spider-Man, vivacious. I think that's what we're saying from that. Fine, that's fine. Emotional insight. F2 for emotional insight. What are we? They're both friendly. Is that what we're getting? We'll move on. F3 for the mind map of mental abilities. They're both know-it-all. Well, that's interesting. I suppose that might tell me something about myself. Do I see myself as a know-it-all? Perhaps I'm not sure. Social interaction. I'd say they're both not very good at that. Uninhibited. Nonconformist. I don't know. I don't really. Slightly more influential. Spider-Man slightly more influential than David Sumner. Fine. Save the personality. What does that mean? Save? Save to disk or save? Like metaphysically. I don't know. Oh look, play the life simulation. Right, here we go. Let's see what happens. We'd like to play as Spider-Man or David Sumner. I would play as David Sumner, but seeing as
Well, considering most of you probably know who SpiderMan is and would probably enjoy that more, I'm going to do SpiderMan. I don't know, maybe I'm making wild assumptions about that. I'm going to go to that cursor as well. So we'll play as SpiderMan in this life simulation that I have chosen. Play within large wind orbit on mind map. So I said head coaching. I think I do want to be directed towards my thought goal. Or do I? Experience small wind orbits on mind maps. What is this? Wizard or no wind circle? Look, I don't know what this means. Most people prefer to use a nickname for their subject when playing life simulation, especially the subject as contact with the person. Please enter the first name and nickname. I'm just going to write SpiderMan because I don't really understand why you wouldn't. Okay, this is it. SpiderMan, you are vivacious, docile. I suppose in a way he is docile. He's kind of a defensive. He's more defensive, but he attacks when necessary. So maybe that is correct. Let's see how consistently you can play this part in your life simulation. So I am SpiderMan. Because I relate to him, I suppose. That makes sense. Oh God, what was that? Alright, SpiderMan, you are free to explore the first 3 mind realms. You choose the one which to enter. Okay, well, let's just go for the first one. Bio. I don't know what bioenergy is. Let's find out. In the realm of bioenergy, you'll explore the origins of life force. Is this video interesting? Please do write in the comment section. I'd love to know. How long has it been going on for now? Like 15 minutes or something. It's ridiculous. To some individuals in society, the facts of life are still considered taboo. Proceed to the fallopian tube at your own discretion. Oh, bloody fallopian tube again. Okay. See, I did do this a lot before. I did conception, and this is SpiderMan. Okay, birth, fuck it. Birth decisions. Hormonal sirens, slashing and neural alert signals, entry stage command. Whoosh, watch out. Water bags emptying. Atmospheric pressure building. Contraction, buffet, fetal capsule, all labour systems A-OK. Squeezed by heavy gravity glove. You can read the rest of it, just pause it. Birth, landing, control requests you select based on a new plan. Review cultural climate briefings for each. SpiderMan wouldn't go to any. Well, he might. I mean, he'd be interested, but he's in New York. He needs some large structures to swing off. That's got some large structures. I suppose that has no. Hang on. Let's look at the years. Peloponnesopian War. Israel. Some, I suppose that would be interesting. Lunar City 2001. That would definitely have some big structures. But I'm going to go. I'm going to head into Israel in 1960. God knows what was happening then. How you feel about the current racial brand choices? What? They're yucky. Whatever race I get is fine. Yes, races are great. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I'm including white British in that as well. I'm not sure. Humans are amazing in general, but. So let's go with that, just like apathy. I'm apathetic about race. All systems go, uterine defence, central entry, I feel vegetative, calm, low life force. I feel fearful and sad. Animal vigour, definitely. SpiderMan, isn't it? Return. For me, life is a sad veil of tears. That's not the right spelling of veil, probably. Whether life's real goal, I'm enjoying God's jokes. Is God really there? Real? There's some doubt. I'm sure you can sort it out. Life's a game. Make up the rules. Search for something to say. SpiderMan would say. Yeah, he's kind of fun, isn't he? Joking around. Sperm, egg or yolk. I'm blissed out to be, folks. I might stop this game soon. Honestly, we have a launch passenger capsule. I don't know what that meant. Like, I'm going to exit this realm. I'm going to go to, like, when I'm grown up, a grown-up SpiderMan, which is. Oh no, I have to play them all. God, I've got to play them all. Motion insight. Let's just get on with it. We're going to a birthday party. As SpiderMan. We're going to a birthday party as SpiderMan.
Wow, that's trippy. At 4, you've reached the pinnacle of courageous exploration and intelligence achievement. I mean, I wasn't SpiderMan at this point, but I suppose I was. I guess. Here's Dad's to some big noisy wrestling streamers stupidly holding the presents for a kid named Ronnie. Ronnie, dressed in a cowboy suit, is the happy expression of a TV violence addict. He rips open your gift. It's a book. He hates books. He wants to walk tall with a gun that goes boom boom. You lob him a snob look, and shake your head no, give him the old... You feel sorry for him. Yeah, that's definitely what SpiderMan would do. Feel sorry for him, give him a gun next year. He wouldn't give him a gun, but he'd say that just like for sarcasm. He likes, I'm not sarcastic, but SpiderMan is. So, you know, what the hell. Ronnie sits in Nancy's Alexa herself, queen of the party, marches and orders everyone into the living room to listen to her play the piano. What the hell, it might be a laugh. You follow out of curiosity. You're playing a computer game with your friend Gary. Yes, definitely playing a computer game. Kids like animals dig body language. Nancy sees she can't push you around. You got worried. She'll turn you in. She'll turn you in down the line. What the hell does that mean? During a game of tag, you bump into a little girl and knock her down. She sets up a blood... That is a really trippy graphic at the top. She sets up a blood-curdling howl, but I suppose that's the point. He wasn't LSD man. I've never taken LSD, and I feel like I probably shouldn't, but maybe one day I will. We'll see. She sets up a blood-curdling howl. She points to you. Everyone looks at you as though you're the dreaded molester. You bend over and... What? Bump into a little girl, knock her down. She points to you. Everyone... You bend over and kiss her on the head. You're like Mother Teresa. What in the hell? Lift her to her feet, self-conscious, shaking your head. Yeah, man, definitely just help her up. Bonus event. Dear Spider-Man. Dear Spider-Man, to qualify for a bonus, would you type into this computer that dark secret about yourself that you've never told anyone else? I don't understand. I just don't understand what you want. Sorry, I want to remain in charge of that department. Get lost, I won't fall for that trick. I just don't understand what you want. Spider-Man. Sure, why not? Thank you, your bonus score has been recorded. I haven't typed anything in. Maybe that was a trick to see if I was uninhibited. I guess I passed, so well done. Ronnie's mum calls everyone together for the raffle. She wants someone to pick the lucky number. You. She wants you to come forward and do the honours. You act shy and writhe through something. Yours truly is ready. Yeah, let's do it. I'm Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. You take the stage like Tina Turner. Yeah, that would definitely happen. You're wired to make an acceptance speech. We are the world. You are not, says you. What? Raffle. Want someone to pick the lucky number. That doesn't sound right. You and Momster have departed. That's funny. As you bounce along in the car, Momster asks you had a good reaction. You're so grateful you decided to reward everyone involved. You had a ball you lose to stand. You're grateful that you've decided to reward. Oh, so you had a good time. Your reaction. What? As you bounce along in the car, Momster asks you had a good time. Your reaction cranks a lot, but no thanks. The party confirmed your low opinion. You had a ball and torn fluffy perky. Yeah, Spider-Man's amazing. Definitely. You delight the chance to wheel and deal with the other kids. Some may call you arrogant, but you can't help it. You're hot stuff. Yeah, I mean, he has got some humility, but, you know, yeah, it was a fun party. Well, Spider-Man, by this time you developed some personality skills to help you play the game of life. How would your coach describe your performance so far? Touchy mood, the kid's talented, but not a team player. I don't know, the public hate him, don't they? Yeah, a bit of a loner. Asleep in your soft boodle bed, whatever that is, dreaming of birth. Is that an American thing? Someone tell me, please. Someone tell me, please. Of birthday cakes cooked by Bimbo's plastic surgeon. Crossroad kitty attitude. Head is spinning. Is it? This is... Which can't... Your head is spinning, so, or it might be if you could peep, which you can't. This is done rare. I don't know the word this. Help, I don't want Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, I want Mind Mirror. I don't get to choose any of those options. Maybe I should, but I don't know. I'll just press return. If you're already stuck, maps and hints are available from your dealer or by filling out the form that came in your Infocom package. Oh, I didn't get that because this is an emulator. Get Mad Doug Adams out there. What is this? There is no... I mean, I love Douglas Adams. What a brilliant man. This Spider-Man, you've simply got to start labelling your headwear. Do you understand? Plagiarising the programme's hoax. Tim, you're carrying this satire too far. Tim, you're carrying something too far. I don't know what satire, satirical elements this has, but Tim, you definitely... I don't know, maybe you should have been in prison. God knows, I don't know, I need to... Look, I don't really know what can happen here. Do I carry on? You can just stop the video. I'll just carry on. How much have I got battery? Yeah, loads of battery. God, this has been half an hour. Who's going to watch this? Who is going to watch this? Right. Sorry, but you blew it in that realm. You didn't play your role consistently enough with the character you defined. Okay, I did get 69 though, so you know, every cloud. So I'll just see if there's a natural conclusion to this game. Mental abilities, let's say. Return, school days, career in film. Career in film. The Video Corp studios are located behind high pink washed walls. Washed walls. First, you are checked by security at the guard gates. Inside, you find acres of sound stages, film labs, blah blah blah. Sent to Freddy, Blazer, Prez, small cocky man, attitude scale, industry suited for. Okay, Freddy, look you warily. Likes to spot young comers. Saucy, and mould them. Use them, crush them. What does he think your chances are in the industry? A sound, no nonsense kid. Sweet. What does he think? Smart. Yeah, I could be a good director. Spider-Man would be a good director, I think. Maybe he wouldn't work well with people, actually. I'm not sure. Which job would you prefer? Yeah, actor, actress, definitely. I'll be honest with you, kid. I swear you're going to have a blast with the next part. What is this game about? Okay, so this is interesting. This is good. I understand this. Which of these movies have you seen? Enter Y for yes if you've seen the movies, and N for no. But I've played Spider-Man. What would Spider-Man have seen? Spider-Man would definitely have seen Rocky 2. He'd have seen that. He'd have seen that. He wouldn't have seen that. He might have watched the start. This is just me. He might have watched the first 2 minutes of that and thought he'd come back to it later because he wasn't in the right mood. So no. Dr. Strangelove. Yep. Gandhi. Maybe he wouldn't have seen that. He definitely would have considered watching The Seventh Seal, but he wouldn't have got around to it yet. In fact, all of those he'd have wanted to watch. Apart from Gone with the Wind, I hear there's a big slavery thing in that that's a bit wrong nowadays. Or maybe always, I don't know, were things right that were wrong in the past? Just answer in the comments section or any of my feeds that you can find, really. Feed me your comments. The Seventh Seal, no, I've not seen that. How many of these are there going to be? Porky's 2 the next day, no. Sudden Impact, no. I've seen, what's it called, the Van Damme one? Sudden Death, the one where he's in the ice hockey thing dressed as a penguin mascot thing. No, Stop Making Sense. That's the Talking Heads tour documentary, I think. No, I've got the album. I haven't listened to it. I say no. This is Spider-Man anyway. You might have seen that. I think he liked Talking Heads, and it was the 80s when he was... No, hang on. Spider-Man's current. What the hell am I saying? What am I doing? What is this? No. Pretty Doll, I never heard of it. Reds. That's sporty, I think, so no. Bus Strikes Back, he'd have probably liked it, though. I don't... Oh, no, I do like that one, actually. Definitely that. That probably. Okay. SFAS item 4. What does that stand for, SFAS? if you could take only one of these movies to a remote jungle to see it over and again, which would you select? 2001, without a shadow of a doubt. If you were locked in a motel room for 2 years, which would you prefer to see over and over again? Airplane, definitely. Which movie would you mail into the future of the post office accepted future mail? Hopefully Doctor Strangelove would help. That's actually the only one I've seen, so and Spider-Man's meant to be kind of me, so I'll do that. Which great movie was directed by Stanley Kubrick? Which great... yeah, it's that. Which TV shows do you watch often? NT, Wife, yes, if you've seen the show often, no. Okay, this is from the 80s, so I'm not sure. I'd like to watch that, but I've never seen it. Avoid TV to do something original. Oh, yeah, that's true. Try to do that. Watch test patterns while stoned. I should have done more of that. That's like fun. I've done similar to that, I suppose. Saturday Night Live. No. SpiderMan would have done, though, because he's American. Don't know what that is. That's politics. No, whatever that is. No, MASH. This is Spider-Man. He liked MASH. I don't know. God knows. Definitely. He'd watch that relentlessly for fun. But fun and sadness at the same time. Dick Cavett, whatever that is. Don't know. If you were confined to a spaceship travelling light years, which TV series? There's absolutely no question. It's Monty Python. Which TV show stars Sarah Douglas? I think she was in Superman 2. Yeah, she was the woman bad lady. But I believe she was in Falcon Crest because I looked her up recently. And that rings a bell. He finished that. Freddie Blazer's test papers where psychometrists use them for bull, phone rings, listens, lets you obscenities. David Baby, it's a deal. David who? Winks again, see you around, kid. It's a deal. I'll run your studio for you and bring Rambo. No, what kid? I've just been fired. I've been fired for bad language. Well, that's good, to be honest. I think you should have been fired. Again, you can just cancel this video any time you like. Hopefully it's not going to be for more than an hour long. Social interaction. I don't know. Why don't I get social interaction? I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. Emotional. Oh, I did that already. Exit this realm. Return to continue. I want to just get that social interaction thing down. Oh, I didn't score for it last time or something. Emotional. Okay, let's see if we can nail this. Yeah. You're 2 years old, Spider-Man. Time to dress you in toggers, whatever they are. Engine. Really hope. I don't know why I'm doing this. Why am I doing something different with my evening? This is just... I haven't even eaten. The outside world spins past. Buzz of confusion. People, trees. Just when you... Frozen by fear, your request. Sorry, let's just read it. I'm really zoned out here. Simulation, dangerous spaceship. What? Buzz of confusion, people, trees. Just when you thought it was safe to play life simulation, you end up in a dangerous spaceship cruising on 4 wheels. Oh, right, I see. I've been taken out of the playground. Frozen by fear, you request permission to enter the base. Sound and motion of fab. You try to nab the wheel. You feel raided and invaded. How can they jot you? What is that? Speed of light. You smile. No. Feel raided and invaded. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just grab the wheel. So I made Queen a responsible space. I'm never going to pass this. I don't think I'm answering right for what I said. Spider-Man was like the docile thing. SpongeBob Mum's rocket lands on target. Oh, it's no. What? Swings, soar high above the crowd. Yeah, power and movement. I'm not even reading the others. You got the right stuff. Monster carries you to a ladder. Monster You rule the world from this height. You won't know. Afraid to slide down. It's this conspiracy bigger. You know, laugh and wait and slide down. When you get to the bottom, you go back to the top of the slide. Hell. When you get to the bottom, you go back to the top of the slide, where you stop and turn and go for a ride. Helter skelter. Some Beatles lyrics there, brilliant. So you're in the sandbox building a sandcastle big. Bossy girl says, "My name is now." I don't want a little. She starts to. I'm not even reading these properly. God, this is really breaking me. I'm just going to do anything. If you will, Mrs. I'm just doing anything. I just want to get to the end of this, to be honest. Humour truck pulls upside Bell's try. You can look at Eskimo pies, frosty freezes, take me, they say. No, wah, loud whine, you wink and wiggle and plead with your too big lush, so you flash that sweet grin. Yeah, give something to my mum. That'll be nice. You're in a bench eating ice cream. A man in a trench coat walks up and holds some candy. He leers at an innocent little boy. Near and purrs, "Come here, honey, what's going on? No strange." You sense what's going on? You swallowed at the man. He was nice to bring candy. Thank you, man. Let's just press 9 to find a mind map. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Space block. Oh, so my overall play is 3 and my defined role is 1. So actually I'm not doing too bad. Even though I didn't even look at it properly. And how fun. So you're on your first real packed adventure in the outside world. If you can deal with this sliders and go bad. No, I don't want the next stage of life. I'm exiting. Oh, blew it again. I don't know what this is all about, and I'm back at the start, and I don't know what happened there. I don't know what this game is. I don't know why, Chris, you wanted me to play this. It's certainly interesting in a way. I'm going to give it a very, very gentle finger bang, and you can decide whether you want to do that for yourself. I'll show you how to get it. I've had enough. I'm going to have a pizza. So thanks for listening and watching, and bye for now. Bye now.